Preservation is not just about saving the architectural features of old buildings. Even from the very beginning, when the Preservation Society was founded, it was called the Society for the Preservation of Old Dwellings. Its dwellings include, by association, the people who live and work and play and flourish in those buildings. So when you're saving a building, you're saving a neighborhood or you're saving a community.
Preservation isn't about putting everything behind glass in a museum. It recognizes that change is an inherent part of the city, of a living city, and that we need change in order to continue to overcome barriers to access and be inclusive with our built environment.
I grew up in Charleston and was away for about 30 years. And when I came back to live full-time, I was shocked by what was happening to the city. Tourism seemed to have exploded, development was starting to ramp up, and the cruise ships were becoming a hot-button issue at that time. And I was really alarmed and didn't feel as a single citizen there was a lot I could do, but I saw one group consistently standing up and advocating for the people. The Preservation Society, which has been so lovingly and passionately stewarded by so many people for over 100 years, can make such a difference in the city.
Anyone who's familiar with our record will find that time and time again, we're the organization with the guts to stand up to some of the toughest land use battles in the city. And we're really working very directly with the city government, the boards and commissions who make these critical decisions about how the city grows, reviewing agendas, working day by day and week by week with project applicants, with government leaders, and standing up when we see projects that aren't worthy of our city, and also supporting projects that we want to help facilitate and make happen because they're good for our environment and they've taken into consideration this amazing cultural landscape we have. I think we're at a tipping point for determining what type of city Charleston is going to be and for who. Our work is absolutely critical for holding the line against rampant overdevelopment, to ensure that the process of growth doesn't tear apart the very cultural fabric that I think makes Charleston so special.
So many people have said to me over the years, the Preservation Society gives me hope. And so even if we don't win every battle, and we don't, because preservation is nothing, it's not a long game, people know that we're out there fighting for what is best for the citizens. And we're not going to give up. We're not going to walk away from the fight. We're not going to win every time. But as I've said before, if you care about Charleston and you care about the future of Charleston, you're going to support the Preservation Society because we care about Charleston.
We're fostering a love of place by celebrating the tremendous heritage that we have inherited here in Charleston, one of the most beautiful cities in the world. As we close out the year, we're mindful of the challenges facing our city, and Preservation Society wants to meet the moment. Your support is absolutely critical for ensuring that we're able to stand up for Charleston and make sure that this city meets the challenges of the next century.